It's Labor Day weekend, and we hope you have had a great summer. Hopefully, it has been as memorable as one guy in harness racing we know who has had a few months of absolute amazingness. 2019 has been one hot summer for driver Montrell Teague. First of all, on June 13th, he drove Lather Up to a sizzling victory in 1:46 at the Meadowlands Racetrack in New Jersey. That time equaled the fastest mile ever in harness racing history.
Bethany turned for home, 3/4, 1:19.1 into the stretch. Always a Prince looking to take them all the way, but it's Lather Up on the outside. Lather Up, the perfect trip, trying to pay off. Montrell Teague going to work. Lather Up on the inside. Always a Prince can't go with him. And then this is the plan. It is Lather Up, a perfect trip paid off in the graduate final, and Lather Up is home in 1:46. Equaling the all-time fastest mile in harness racing history.
Then, on July 25th, in his home state of Delaware, during Governor's Cup Day at Harrington Raceway, in front of friends, family, and fans at the state fair, Governor John Carney and Lieutenant Governor Bethany Long presented Montrell with a special proclamation.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for coming out tonight for these stakes races and for Governor's Day at the Delaware State Fair. We're delighted to have the U.S. Secretary of Agriculture, Sonny Perdue, and his wife, Mary, with us tonight. Thank you for joining us here in Delaware. We have a special tribute that we'd like to present to Lieutenant Governor Long and me to Montrell Teague, who's had an incredible career already before his 30th birthday, winning over 1,400 races, including the race where he made history with horse Lather Up in the 2019 Meadowlands race with a time of 1:46, breaking world records for the fastest mile in harness racing. And then again in September of 2015, Montrell steered Wiggle It Jiggleit to a triumph in the 2015 Little Brown Jug, which has been widely known as one of the greatest races of all time. It's a real privilege for me and the Lieutenant Governor to present this tribute to Montrell tonight and recognizing his tremendous achievements to date in his career. Congratulations, Montrell.
I will not say much more other than, as a Lieutenant Governor, growing up in Sussex on a farm, you're an inspiration to so many young adults in our country, and you make Delaware so proud. And George, we are so proud of you as a father. Thank you to the George Teague and our Secretary Skuse, who's over there, for recognizing the value of the Delaware Breeders' Fund. Congratulations. We can't wait till you double that number.
And wait, there's more. On August 20th, Montrell won a qualifier at Harrah's Philadelphia Racetrack with 2015 Harness Horse of the Year, Wiggle It Jiggleit. What's so great about that? Well, the now 7-year-old pacer, trained by Clyde Francis, had not raced since October 2016. That's right, Wiggle It Jiggleit had off over 1,000 days from the racetrack. But he returned with a super 1:53.4 victory in his first go behind the gate in almost 3 years. Montrell, how good a feeling was it to be sitting behind Wiggle It Jiggleit and end up winning?
It was good. I mean, we're just glad that he actually made it back finally. It's been 3 years that he's been off, and he looked good today, so it looked like he didn't lose too much.
So I know that there have been some problems, back problems, is that right? That's been the major concern?
Yeah, he has arthritis in his back. That's been since he was a 2-year-old. That's why he only had that one start. But that's been ailing him, and we've been trying to get him back, and we finally have. So hopefully, fingers crossed, he actually stays sound.
Tell me about the race today, and going into it, did you have a strategy? I know it was just a qualifier, but still, what did you have in mind?
Not really any strategy. We didn't plan on going too fast. We didn't want to do no 50 mile or 49, something like that. But I think Dad is planning on qualifying him 2 or 3 times before he actually races, maybe 3 or 4 times. But Mike Cole was on the front. He was going 28, which was perfect. We didn't really want to go too much more than 54. It was 28 and 1, 58 flat, so it was going absolutely perfect. Then he stepped on the gas and went the last half in 55. So I got to stay in the 3-hole the whole time, and then come around the last turn, tipped him out, and he went last corner 27. So couldn't have worked out any better.
So he qualifies a few more times, and then what's in store for him as far as racing?
We're still playing by ear. I'm sure that a lot of people are going to be trying to invite him. We're hoping to, because I just looked at the sheet today, and he's made $475,000 the last 5. So you can only imagine what classes he's going to fit. But I think invites will be a little bit more be better for him anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to tie this up, how important is this horse to you, and how exciting is it that, it looks like he's coming back?
He's the best horse I ever driven, besides Lather Up. So to have that 2 combo, it's pretty amazing.
Thank you, Montrell.
Thank you.
And good luck with him.
Thanks.
Congratulations to Montrell for his recent success. But we're pretty confident Montrell will be following up his sensational summer with an outstanding autumn.